Alright, what up though? What up though? We get into a little genealogy today on Miss Mary Malloy. Mary Malloy was born about 1660 in Ireland. Daughter and father unknown, mother unknown, siblings unknown, spouse unknown, mother married. So, when we get into this, we're going to get into today about East Hindu, so East Indian, aka Hindu Coolie ancestry found on the southeastern and eastern coast of America that is not spoken about. This history right here is probably some of the most it's just like, it's amazing the way they try to lean on DNA, but this isn't showing up on people. You probably have more East Indian DNA in you than white, but they're telling you it's Caucasian DNA, which East Indians are Aryans, which is Caucasian DNA. So let's get into it, man. Let's roll. We don't do it. So you might have never known about the family of Mary Malloy, but the court records in which her descendants sought their freedom from slavery. The complete narrative of our court case associated with the persons appeared at a fighting against enslavement with the children of Mary Malloy. Mary Malloy was born in Ireland. It says 1660. Her parents are unknown. It says in 1678, guessing her age at about 18 at the time Mary Malloy was transported to Maryland as an indentured servant. In the records of the time, if one paid one's own passage, one was an immigrant. But if one did not, one was transported. The person paying for the passage was entitled to 7 years indentured service, essentially at the time limited slavery. Upon arrival of Maryland, the indenture for 7 years service would be sold to a local citizen, and at the end of the time, the servant would be freed and would be entitled to 50 acres. Okay, it says East Indian apparently blended into free African American population. Peter East Indian, who was ancestor of the Fishers family, had a child by a white woman named Mary Malloy about 1680 and became a free mulatto after serving some time in Major Bill State Married Council. So it says Malloy about 1680 became a free mulatto after serving some time to Major Bill of St. Mary County judgment record. William Creek successfully petitioned the Anne and DeLisle County Court for his freedom and his master Samuel Chew. A person who's prepared or sold merchandise and drugs. So he's basically a apothecary, is a pharmacist. Williams Creek, okay. Samuel Chew on 8th of March, 1736. He testified that he was born in the East Indies and carried as a young boy to England, where he was apprenticed to the apothecary. Chew's nephew testified that William played a prank by giving someone a love potion. This so offered the apothecary's wife a daughter that the apothecary consigned William to the captain of the ship headed to Maryland. Thomas Mayhew offered may have been identical to Thomas India, who petitioned the Prince George County, Maryland court in March 1729, stating that he was freeborn, baptized in England, and imported with his mother into Maryland under indenture. However, he was detained as a slave by Madam Eleanor Addison. He was probably the father. Okay, the American Gazette. So we have the Windley Runaway Slave advertisement, Annapolis, Maryland Gazette. You keep saying they all came from Upper Marlboro, this would be South Carolina, July 1760. Ran away from Mr. Hepburn's plantation near Rock Creek Bridge in Frederick County on Saturday the 12th instant. A Negro man will, a little more than 5 feet high. He is of yellow complexion, being of mixed breed between East Indian and Negro. Has a large full eyes, long wool on his head and lips. living in Prince George County near Upper Marlboro on Sunday, the 26th of March. A Negro man named Sam, but generally called and known by the name of Sam Locklear or Locklear. You know, we know these families from being in the, not the Catawba, but the Lumbee. Yes, the Locklear or the Locker family, between 30 or 40 years of age, has rather long hair. Being of East Indian breed, he formerly belonged to Miss Isaac Simpson near Pig Point in the Ardell County. The said Simons now live near Calaveras County Courthouse, and I suppose the fellow endeavored to get down to his old master's house, living in Prince George County near Upper Marlboro on Sunday, the 26th of March. And we just read that one. We go to Caroline County. Matthews, an East Indian, produced a warrant in the Caroline court on 13 February of 1752 for the taking up the runaway servant woman's orders. Lancaster County. Richard Weavers, born, says 1675, was called an East Indian by the Lancaster County Court on 11th of April 1711 when they granted him judgment against the estate of Andrew Jackson for 400 pounds of tobacco due to Bill. Due by Bill. Okay, William Weaver, born in 1686, and Jack Weaver, East Indian sued Thomas Pinkert for their freedom in Lancaster County Court on 13 August 1707. The court allowed them 5 days to produce evidence relating to their freedom, but ordered them not to depart from the county to some remote country. Without giving security to return to their master within the time allowed. Neither party appeared for the trial on the 10th of March. He had a petition for Simbo, a East Indian servant from Juno Lloyd, for his freedom. Petition on Muta, a East Indian servant, to Captain Thomas Beale, serving executor of Mr. William Colston. Decided for this freedom order the judge that says Muta be free ordered, and a judge that said Simbo be free. Anthony, a Indian versus Long, the order made in the last of March. March court for the sheriff to summon Henry Long to answer what should be offered against him by Anthony, a East Indian, and hereby discontinued. Okay, we did all these. Indentured in Prince George County in March 1781, the judgment record of 1770, 82, 60, 71. John Williams was free from his indentured in Charles County in January 1706. Court record 1704 through 10, 272 to 288. Williams Creek was free from his indentured in Ardell County in March 1736. Juba was free from his indentured in Ardell County in 70. Okay, they wrote the same thing twice. Maryland Prerogative Court. Inventories, microfilm roll. Okay, inventory of Captain Edward Rose III. One boy servant named John Thorne had 5 years to serve 2,000 pounds of tobacco. East Indian servant boy, 2,500 pounds of tobacco. Talbot County, Maryland Prerogative Court. Okay.
According to Wikipedia, the East Indies is a term used in historical narratives of the Age of Discovery.
As you can see, these are the people who they brought to America, and why they were so easily to hide these people in the population. Alright, we're going to come back with part 2 later.